Ujam just released a new instrument, Subcraft, which is a new instrument plugin based on, well, you could probably figure it out, sub basses. So we're gonna make a beat from scratch, use the plugin, and see how it sounds. Not sponsored, by the way. I did get the plugin sent to me for free, but they do not have any say on anything I can or cannot say in this video. Let's get to it. Alright, it is a bass plugin, so let's lay down some chords or something like that before we throw on Subcraft, just so we have something to put the bass under. Alright, let's pull in Subcraft. Alright, so here we are in Subcraft. Go through some sounds. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay down a pattern, that way I can just flip through sounds. Alright, so first impressions, it sounds pretty good. But I will say I was expecting something a little more sub-bassy, synth-bassy. Because it sounds to me like these are more like 808s. But there is this kick knob here. If I get rid of it, it essentially becomes a bass. I'll make this. Alright, so I went with the staple sub sound. I brought the kick all the way down just because I don't want that kick. I kind of wanted to use this as more of a sub bass, like a synth bass to put underneath. We'll definitely do 808s later. And then I brought this length knob all the way up. From what I heard, it sounds like it's like a sustain knob. So let's see what we got. Definitely sounds more sub bassy and less like 808 and punchy. So go add this effect here. What this sounds like. Okay, saturation. Kinda like that. Now the fan saturation is a good pick on this. Give a little more presence. I think that's the move. Let's get some drums. Let's get 808 with Subcraft. So this 808 is literally the default Captain Universal preset, but we can go through a couple just to show off some of the sounds. Oh, this might be the one. That's an interesting one. Now this rock one is tough. Smack one is crazy too. Let's go through a couple more. Honestly, almost all of them sound good. Alright, let's take a look at the plugin itself. Alright, so here we are in Subcraft. It's actually laid out pretty simply once you like get a hang of it. It kind of looks confusing at first, but it's actually pretty simple. So this is our main section right here. Alright, this is like the main bass sound. So this is an XY pad. So let's go with our 808 that we have right now. As you move it around, it'll be different sounds. And that's the main bass sound that you hear, like without the kick. And then with the kick, you can add it in. And the kick will be one of these kicks that you pick here. Next over here is the effects. I kind of showed it off earlier. There are a couple different effects right here. And then you just dial in. There seems like there's just different forms of saturation. And if you click this right here, the bass details, you essentially get like an ADSR type thing right here. You get your length, release, tone, glide, and volume. If you turn the glide, you can create like 808 slides. And bass volume, if you turn this down, you just get the kick sound. Now this button right here is essentially a randomize button. So you click it, it just randomizes everything. We have a complete new sound. And if you lock this, it won't change this, but it'll change everything else. It'll just change where you are on the XY pad, but it won't change the parameters itself because each symbol, they're actually different sounds. Now I do like the fact that you can undo just in case like you find a sound you like, but you accidentally keep going. And now over here is the second terrain marker. So you can have essentially two of these markers and flip back and forth. Let's do another one. Put it here. So you can quickly go back and forth between two sounds. Now down here is more of like a playable section. These over here are actually phrases that you can play. You can click it here or press it on the keyboard, and whatever key you have here, that's the key that this will play in. So for example, right? You just click that to stop it. And the loops are right here. There's a bunch of different presets that you can pick through that can generate. And also, you can just pull the MIDI in as well. So if you don't want it to be playing like that, you can just do this and pull this into your DAW and get the MIDI. So that's Subcraft. Pretty cool plugin for like 808s and hard-hitting subs. But I will say, if you are looking for more like sub basses and like synthy basses, I personally wouldn't gravitate towards this one. You can get those tones by turning the kick all the way down, but I do think it'd be better to move towards something that's like more built for that. But if you just want some hard-hitting subs and 808s, definitely check this one out. You heard how it sounds. If you like the way it sounds, of course, check it out. From what I heard, it hits pretty hard. It cuts through the mix pretty easily without much tweaking, and has built-in saturation. So link down below if you're interested. But that's me for this one. If you like the beat, like the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment, let me know exactly what you think. Subscribe for more videos. Also, be sure to check out my social medias and my music on all streaming platforms, all linked down below as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
They don't know what it takes for you to chase your dreams. All these sacrifices, don't know what it brings. This just feels so right, yeah. This just feels so